What are the biggest challenges you have faced recently or faced over the terms of your business period?
They're the economic downturns, which I think every business needs to contend with. On that front, interestingly enough, SharePoint has actually been, I think, anti-down-proof in certain respects. Reason being is that we found that because Microsoft offers a free version, companies were willing to embrace it. Already, and so then they would spend on the professional services side and maybe some add-on product components to make a difference in terms of really adding value back into what they were doing with SharePoint. So that's one piece. I think one of the biggest failures that we ran into was prior to getting involved with SharePoint, and that was late, sometime in 2006. All right, time frame. After we had seen it in 2005, we said let's go down the path of SharePoint. But prior to that, we were working with what I'd refer to as the legacy ECM technologies. It was the OpenText, the Documentums, the FileNets, companies like that, Kofaxes. And those technologies in many respects are great in their own rights. However, there's a new sheriff, and the sheriff is SharePoint. All right, and what we had found was that while we continued to believe and strive for these other technologies to actually succeed, their persistence and progression was thwarted quite a bit as a result of what when SharePoint came to the table, and specifically SharePoint 2007. So I think the business actually took a downfall, prior to actually making the move over to SharePoint, and we said, there are opportunities. Where do we want to invest our time? And at that point, that's one of those key decision elements, and that was when we said, what we need to do is we need to determine, do we want to stay with legacy because we had existing customers there and they had not yet wanted to make the move to SharePoint, or do we actually want to transition over? And so we took the hit. We said, okay, let's reduce in size, let's reduce in revenue, let's do this, and let's take our expertise and rejigger it and reapply it in the context of SharePoint. And so we did that and we transitioned, and now, again, it's been great for us. We've got a great team, great clients, and we're just looking to grow and continue to learn as we go.